समारम्भां नादयामनमच्मं विश्वनाचार्यपर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां यो नित्यमच्युतपदां विजयस्मरुक्मव्यामोहत तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरोः भगवतः श्रीदेकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये मातापिता युवतेस्तनया विभूतिः सर्वं इति विनिमेन मदन्वयानः आद्यश्चन कुलपतिः कुलाभिरामं श्रीमत्तद्दिङ्घ्नं समामूर्ध्नः भूतं शरश्रीमदाख्ये भट्टनाथः श्रीभक्तिसारकुलशेखर योगिवाहानुभक्तानुरेणुप्रकालिनमिश्य श्रीमत्पराङ्कुशमुनिं प्रणतोऽस्मिनित्यम् ओम अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत्परगुरुभ्यो नमः सर्वगुरुभ्यो नमः श्रीरङ्गनाथशरगोपीतीन्द्र दष्टुमलक्ष्मी सुमशेखरकर्णिकपात्रं श्रीरङ्गवीरभ्राक्षरगोपतुजं वेदान्तदेशिकेतमोपविज्ये श्रीमते श्रीवंशरगोपश्रीवेदान्तदेशिकेति नमः देशिकाय नमः ॐ श्री विश्वामित्र गोत्रभूषणैः अनन्तकल्याणगुणाकरैः श्रीरङ्गराजदिव्याज्ञलब्धा वेदान्ताचार्यपदैः कुदर्कस्मैत्याचार्यगुरुसमाख्यैः सर्वतस्वान्तैः श्रीमद्वेङ्कटनाथार्य श्रीमन्नगमातमहादेशिके सकलो जीवनगृहीतं श्रीरङ्गनाथ पादुका सहस्रम् नरेन 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 नरेन
just we can
वेदांत देशिकेन्द्र पदाब्जभुंगम नारायण नारयति धुर्य कृपाभिषेक्तम श्री रंगनाथ देति शेखरानंदबोधम श्री कृष्ण देशिकेन्द्र महं प्रपज्ये श्रीमते महादेशिकाय नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः अस्मत्कर्मगुरुभ्यो नमः सर्वगुरुभ्यो नमः
नरेन 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 नरेन. So in Paaduka Sahasram we are there doing the 9th chapter. Sriman Narayana Kavitaarkikesari Vedantacharyavaryo me Sanitittam Tadavade Anta Sriranga Padhya Charantrana Shekaraha Jayanti Bhunatrana Padvangajayana Bharataya Paramnamosadasmai Pradamodahranaya Bhakti Bhajami Pajamasheshta Pradhyam Pradito Raghava Paduka Prabhavaha. So we are there in the 9th chapter called the VaitaaLika Paddhatihi Navami. As you heard yesterday, Vaitaalikas are the people who are there when Maharajas etc. are coming, singing their praises like Jai Ho, or Jai Vijay Bhava, etc. They are called VaitaaLikas. Now, Mahatma Deshika's greatness is to describe even the Vedas and Upanishads have become VaitaaLikas for Paaduka Devi. An unimaginable supremacy of the Paaduka Devi. In the 6th verse of the 9th chapter, which is 246th verse, Vruttam Kramena Bahudha Niyutam Vidhinam Ardham Viviyam Idam Ankuritam Tavanha Nila Sakhibihi Upaniya Niveshyamana Mangtum Prabhu Tvarayati Manipadukatva. O Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha, the minute, the second half of your day, that means it is 12 noon. The second half of your day is just starting. Well, what we have to think, in Vaikuntham time is static. In Vaikuntham there is nothing like morning, sunrise, sunset or anything. Its time is static. So that means it's not Sri Vaikuntham, he is referring to Srirangam. He is Sri Ranganatha. The second half of your day is just starting. Meanwhile, in the first half of your day, lakhs of Brahma, Srishtikartas, the creators, like the present four-faced Brahma, completed their lifetime, were created by you and all completed their 100 years of lifetime. Now you see this. An unimaginable time scale is mentioned here. an unimaginable time scale. Those of you, I think Madhurama is still new to this. You know, the time scale given here is beyond our imagination. Just to brief you very in a simple way, remember, if you know 1, 2, 3, 4, you can know this time scale. Present Yuga, Kali Yuga, just started 5,000 years back. Will go for 432,000 years. Long way to go. Previous Dwapara Yuga, when Krishna was there, Bhagavan Krishna. Dwapara Yuga duration, 2 times Kali Yuga, 864,000 years. Previous one, previous to Ram Krishna, was Rama, Treta Yuga. Duration of which, 3 times Kali Yugas. 432,000 years times 3, 1.296 million years, Treta Yuga. The first Yuga, Krita Yuga or Satya Yuga, when Bhagavan incarnated as Lord Narasimha. Total duration, 4 times that of Kali Yuga. 432,000 times 4, 1.728 million years. Add all 4 yugas, you get 1 Mahayuga. 1.728 million years plus 1.296 million years plus 864,000 years plus 432,000 years. 432,000 is a common factor, times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. 432,000 years multiplied by 10 is 4.32 million years, 1 Mahayugam. Come to Bhagavad Gita. Yuga Sahasranam Maharyat Brahmano Vidahu. Ratrimika Sahasranam Teho Ratra Vido Janaha. 1,000 such Mahayugas is 12 hours of Brahma's daytime. Equally good, 1,000 Mahayugas is the night time of Brahma. 1 Mahayuga is 4.32 million years. 1,000 such Mahayugas, that is 4.32 billion years, is 12 hours of Brahma. Night time, another 4.32 billion years. 1 day of Brahma, 24 hours of Brahma, 8.64 billion years. I cannot multiply after that. 1 day of Brahma is 8.64 billion years times 360 days is 1 year of Brahma. And Brahma will live for 100 such years. Some trillions of years. And in Vaikuntham time scale, Narayana, your morning time is over. Means at 12 noon. In that 6 a.m. to 12 noon for you in Vaikuntham, each Brahma that lives for 8.64 billion years times 360 days times 100 years. Hundreds of such Brahmas have come and gone. Hundreds of such Brahmas have come and gone during the daytime. Now you understand the time scale of Vaikuntham? Absolutely, almost static. Vrittam krabina bahudha nivitam vidhinam. Vidhi means Brahma. Ardham ditiyamidam ankuritam tavanha. Anha means daytime. Tavanha, your daytime. Ditiyam, second half. Hey Krishna, hey Narayana, Neela Devi and her associates brought your gems-studded Paadukas. Simple question. Why Neela Devi is bringing the Paadukas? Because Sri Devi and Bhudevi are there with Sriman Narayana in that Ratnamaya Manimantapam on either side of Narayana. There it is not that somebody is superior, somebody is inferior. They are there on either side. So Neela Devi thought, let me have the fortune of bringing Bhagavan's Paadukas. She brought Neela Devi and her associates. Brought the gems-studded Paadukas. Why she is bringing? To make sure that you will make it fast for your midday ceremonial Tirumanjanam. Oh, in Vaikuntham, number of Tirumanjanams, unlimited. See how beautifully Mahatma Deshika describes. the entire time scale. As I told you, 8.64 billion years is one day of Brahma. 360 days is 518.4 billion years. Something is wrong. 8.64 billion years times 360 days. Sorry, is a 3,110 billion years. That is a 3 trillion years is 1 year of Brahma. And each Brahma will live for 100 such years. That means each Brahma's time is a 311 trillion years. And in the 12 hours of Narayana, 6 a.m. to 12 noon, hundreds of such Brahmas have come and have gone. 311 trillion years times 100 such Brahmas. 31,100 trillion years is just 12 hours of Narayana. Hundreds of such Brahmas. We don't know whether there are 100 or more than 100. Actually, I'm saying 100. No, it is lakhs of Brahmas. Vrittam kramena bahudha niyutam vidhinam. So by the time 12 noon in Vaikuntham, Neela Devi brought the wonderful Paadukas of Bhagavan along with the help of her associates. And now Bhagavan is getting ready for his midday Tiruvanjanam. No way we can compare our meager life as human beings on the planet Earth of just 100 years with the time scale of Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. What is, after all, 100 years compared to 31,100 trillion years? To understand Vaikuntham, one should rise above the materialistic platform of seconds, minutes, hours, days. No, nothing. We should rise above all these things and enter into the divine realm of time. Then only we can have at least a little bit of understanding of the happenings in Sri Vaikuntham. Otherwise, no way we can even have an iota of understanding. So in the next verse, Mahatma Deshika is glorifying Paaduka Devi in a different way. Divyapsarobihi upadarshita deepavarge rangadhiraja subhage bhajani mukhesmin samrakshini charanayoh savilasa vrittihi nirajana sanamasau nayatu swayam tvam. O Sri Rangaraja, it is going to be evening. That means after daytime, afternoon, then evening. Sri Rangaraja, it is going to be evening. And all the divine Apsarasas of Sri Vaikuntham. Remember, these Apsarasas are also Nityashuris. And they are different from the Apsarasas of the heaven. We only know the names of the heaven Apsarasas like Rambha, Urvashi, Menaka, etc. In Vaikuntha Lokam, they have their own Apsarasas. They are also Nityashuris. They are getting ready for the grand Harati. Harati Ekaharati, if you take only one lighted wick, Ekaharati. Panchaharati, 5 lighted wicks. Nakshatra Harati, 27 wicks as 27 stars, lighted in Harati. Shatadeepa Alankara, 1000 wicks lighted with Harati. Sahasradeepa Alankara, 1000 wicks lighted in Harati. Now here, not just 1000, many such thousands of lamps are waved at your feet. And Paaduka Devi, an expert in taking care of your lotus feet, is all set to take you personally to the Neerajana Mandapam, ceremonial hall for the evening Arati, with her majestic walk. The Vaikuntha-loka Apsarasas are there, waiting for the Lord to show up in the Neerajana Mandapam. The Vaikuntha-loka Apsarasas have prepared thousands of lamps to welcome Bhagavan Sriman Narayana to the Neerajana Mandapam, Harati Mandapam. And Paaduka Devi is all set to start her majestic walk into that Mandapam, to give an audience and to accept the services of those Sri Vaikuntha Nityashuris called Apsarasas. A very wonderful way of saying what we think about this world or this Brahmanda itself is practically nothing when we compare to the divine opulence of Bhagavan Sriman Narayana in his Vaikuntha. How grand will it be when divine Apsarasas of Vaikuntha Loka are there in thousands trying to arrange an unprecedented welcome to Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha, Sriman Narayana, in the Sri Vaikuntha Lokam, in the Harati Mandapam. We cannot even think that such sportive activities are happening in Sri Vaikuntham. And Mahatma Deshika says in the next verse, Asanat Uchitam Asanantaram Ranganadha Yedigantu Bihase Sannatina Vidhana Samarpita Sa Prasadam Ajiroha Paduka. Asanat Uchitam Asanantaram. Sa Prasadam Ajiroha Paduka. Bhagavan Sriman Narayana's Divya Vaibhavam in the Sri Vaikuntha Lokam is beyond any comparison. Hey Supreme Lord Sri Ranganatha, Hey Bhagavan Sri Rangaraja, if you plan to go from one mantapam to another, let's say from Snana Mantapam to Vasanta Mantapam, etc., may you be pleased to kindly accept the Padukas. And this time, who brought the Padukas? Sakshat Brahma, the fourth-faced creator, with utmost humility. Before, from the Mani Mantapam to the Harati Mantapam, Padukas are brought by Neela Devi. Now comes another great way of saying, from one Mantapam to the other, Snana Mantapam to the Vasanta Mantapam, etc., Bhagavan has to take a few steps. So Paduka should be there. And this time Brahma, the fourth-faced creator, is bringing. So what do we understand? This cannot be in Karana Vaikuntham, because Brahma cannot go there. This is in Karya Vaikuntham. Very easy to understand. Where Nityashuris alone are there, Sri Vaikuntham. Where Jivatmas can enter if they don't get moksham is Karya Vaikuntham. And in the next verse, Mahatma says, Parijana Vanitabihi Preshitaha Pranjalistvaham Pranamati Madanoyam Deva Shuddhantadasaha Panipatishayaniyam Prapayitri Salilam Padakamalamiante Paduka Paryupasta. Another great verse to express the greatness of Bhagavan. That is why in Sri Vaikuntha Gajjam Mahatma Sri Bhagavad Ramanujacharya describes, because he is directly from Vaikuntham, he could visualize what is happening in Sri Vaikuntha. Kaischit Padmavanalaya Divya Leela Sadharanaihi Kaischit Shukasharika Mayuha Kokiralihi Kumala Pujitaiha Kulaihi. There is no end for all the Kaikaryans going on in Sri Vaikuntham, for all the opulences of Sri Vaikuntham. And here Mahatma Deshika says, Parijana Vanitabihi Preshitaha Pranjalistvam Pranamati Badanoyam Deva Shuddhantadasaha Anipati Shayaniyam Prapayitri Sariram Padakabala Miyante Paduka Paripasta. Go Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha. Having been requested by your closest attendants, Parshadas, that God of love, Manmatha, is offering his prostrations to you with with an appeal to enter the Shayana Mantapam, sleeping chambers. May these Padukas adore your lotus feet to take you to your Sesha Talpam, Adisesha, as the bed of Sriman Narayana. Can we ever imagine Bhagavan to support himself? He himself manifests as Adisesha in the Vyuha form. As you heard, Bhagavan exists in 5 forms: Para, Vyuha, Vibhava, Archa, Acharyaji. The Vyuha, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Niruddha. And that Sankarshana none other than Adisesha. And that Adisesha is none other than Bhagavan Sriman Narayana as a second manifestation as a Vyuha form. So as Adisesha, he is supporting himself. So for the Shayanam, why Manmadha is brought here? For Shayanam, so that the devotees can enjoy, imagining the pastimes of Sri Mahalakshmi, the Divya Dampatis, with Lord Sriman Narayana. So it is Manmadha's turn to fall at the feet of Bhagavan and beg him to enter the Shayanagaram, Shayana Mandiram. Even ordinary kings in this world with a huge palace, their kitchen is separate, their sleeping chambers are separate, their bathing ghats are separate, their dining areas separate, their living rooms are separate, their meeting area, they are giving darshan to the dignitaries, they are giving darshan to the general public. They are all separate places. Even when ordinary kings on the planet Earth can have, in Vaikuntham, the Supreme Lord Sriman Narayana, how many palaces he can have, how many chambers he can have. And Bhagavan enjoys. He is taking a little stroll from one mantapam to the other mantapam. And every time Bhagavan is taking a stroll, it is the most fortunate Paaduka Devi who is exhibiting her divine walk and creating such a pleasing sight for the Nityashuris to enjoy Bhagavan as he takes every step. So now you know VaitaaLika Paddhatihi, glorifying Bhagavan at each and every step for every action of his. Here comes the 10th verse, the concluding verse of this 9th chapter called VaitaaLika Paddhatihi. इति निगमबन्धि वचसा समये समये गृहीत संकेतः अभिसरति रङ्गनाथः प्रतिपदभोगाय पादुके भवति. अभिसरति रङ्गनाथः प्रतिपद Pratipada Bhogaya Paaduke Bhavati. Here is another excellent way to show the greatness of Padukas. So Mahatma Deshika says, Hey Paduka Devi, if at all there is a fortunate person in the whole universe, that is Paaduka Devi. Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha understands the timely reminders or timely appeals of the Vedas as his Vaitalikas, as his bars, cheerleaders, to move from one place to the other. And will come again and again to you, to the Paaduka Devi, for the pleasure of having your company, on the pretext of moving from one place to the other. But in reality, he is coming only to enjoy Paaduka Devi's association. Mahatma Deshika has understood the greatness of Paaduka Devi and mentions here, even though it is the Vedas that are there constantly appealing to Bhagavan as Vaitalikas, as the cheerleaders, Bhagavan Sri Ranganatha is coming every time to the Paaduka Devi to have Paaduka Devi at his feet on the pretext of going from one mantapam to the other mantapam, which is in reality, Bhagavan wants to have the most pleasant association of his trusted Paaduka Devi. So what do we understand here? It is not because of the appeals of the Vedas Bhagavan is moving from one mantapam to the other. It is because Bhagavan inherently had a desire to spend as much time with his Padukas, who is like Dharmapatni to his feet. That is why using the appeal of the Vedas as Vaitalikas, as the cheerleaders, to keep going from one assignment to the other assignment, Bhagavan is accepting those appeals of the Vedas only because he is using them as a pretext to enjoy as much time as possible with Paaduka Devi. Can we imagine Bhagavan himself Bhagavan himself, who is called Purna Kama, who is called Purna Kama, even though he is Paripurna Kama, still he is enjoying, still he wants to enjoy the divine company of Paaduka Devi. That is the exalted state of Paaduka Devi. Where words are inadequate, That's why in the mantras they say, Yato vacho nivartante. Where the words fail to glorify Lord adequately. This word, Yato vacho nivartante, is a very beautiful verse from Taittiriya Upanishad. Yato vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha anandam brahmano vidvan na vibheti katascha niti etagum havavana tapati kimaham sadhuna karavam kimaham papamakaravam saya evam vidvanite atmanagvasprunite उभे ह्येवैष एते आत्मानग्रस्पृणुते य एवं वेद येत्युपनिषत्. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, in the Ananda Valli, you come across in the Navama Anuvakam, where it says, where words fail to glorify Bhagavan. He who can realize the greatness of that supreme place called Sri Vaikuntham, they are the ones who can enjoy. It's very simple. It is very, very simple. Just to give you a practical example, let me see who are all here. Divakar, are you there?
Yes, Acharya. Yes, Acharya.
Imagine you are there in the college first year. When you are there in the college first year, you know how you enjoyed a cup of tea on the way to your college? When you find a tea shop on the roadside, you go there, you sit there on a wooden bench just on the roadside, get a cup of tea, and enjoy sipping it. Good. Well, you studied, you completed college, you got a job, you came to America, you made lots of money. You go to a nice five-star hotel, Sheraton, Hyatt or something, sit there in the luxury of a air-conditioned room with beautiful lighting, pleasant music, subdued lighting, and enjoy a cup of tea. Tell me, when you were there in the college first year, sitting on the roadside on a wooden bench and enjoying a cup of tea in the roadside tea stall, can you ever imagine, can you ever imagine how it will be to sit in a five-star hotel in a luxury air-conditioned room and enjoy a cup of tea? Can we even think of it?
No, cannot imagine.
Simply, we as human beings, accustomed to enjoying silly happiness, either in the company of a friend, or in the company of a woman, or in the company of a drink, we think we are enjoying. This enjoyment is so insignificant. Forget about you are enjoying a nice cup of tea in a 5-star hotel. Can you imagine, say for example, Divakar again, as a first-year college student walking to the college, sitting on a wooden bench on the roadside in front of a tea shop and enjoying a tea. Can you ever imagine that you can become the President of United States, that you have the whole plane, Air Force One, all for yourself, with everything, with a bedroom in the airplane, shower, luxury room, dining room, kitchen, exercise room, and enjoying in the comfort of the Air Force One plane all for yourself, enjoying a cup of tea? Could you ever imagine that, Divakar?
No way.
Exactly. At that time, sitting on a wooden bench next to the highway, in front of a tea stall, enjoying. That's all we are enjoying. The present enjoyment that we are thinking that we are having, either in the company of our friends or in the company of some women, or enjoying a drink or enjoying a game, these are nothing, extremely insignificant. That's why it's called alpasaram. Alpasaram means not even 0.001% of happiness compared to the Vaikuntham. That's why they say, Yato vacho nivartante, where words fail to adequately understand the bliss of enjoying the Supreme Lord in Sri Vaikuntham. Got it, sir? And that bliss is enjoyed. By whom? By Paaduka Devi non-stop. Paaduka Devi non-stop. That's why that yato vacho nivartante. Go ahead, Amma. Just about 10 minutes there left for me to go for the Santana Gopal Krishna Puja. Go ahead. What are your questions, sir?
Narayana Swamiji, Madhurima Swamiji. Question, Swamiji. If we have the Paaduka Devi in our house, in our puja mandir, which way they should face, Swamiji? Does the toes need to be faced towards our side, or the
hold on. Paaduka Devi, that is, you are talking about Ranganatha Paadukas or Acharya Paadukas?
Ranganatha, Rama Paaduka, Ranganatha, Rama
Paadukas, same. Rama Paadukas or same? Okay, very good.
Same, yeah.
Okay, whichever way it is, Paadukas should always be facing you, as though Rama is standing in front of you, and you are bowing down to him. So how will it be? The Paadukas mean that toes will be towards you. Got it?
Got it, Swamiji.
That Rama is standing before you wearing his Paadukas. So that means that toes are there facing you. You are facing his toes. Got it?
Got it, Swamiji.
Very good, Amma. That's all, Madhurima. Madhurima, you know so much of Bhagavad Gita. How come you are not joining?
I will try to join, Swamiji. Something or the other is coming up, and myself being lazy, Swamiji.
Kamala?
Yes, Swamy. Yes, Swamy. I'm here.
Long time ago. I don't know. It may be somewhere around 2002 or so. I don't remember. We used to chant Bhagavad Gita only on Wednesdays. You remember the Kamala?
Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji. Yes, Swamiji.
We did chanting Bhagavad Gita only one day a week. That was the only thing we used to do. And that's because Wednesday was the birthday of Lord Krishna.
Yes, Swami.
After doing it for a few years, maybe 4 or 5 years,
Yes, Swami.
then we changed over to why not we do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yes, Swami.
After doing for a few years, then we thought why not we do all 5 days, Monday to Friday, so that weekends are free for you. After doing for a few years, I think it is now more than 3 years, right, Amma? We are doing all 7 days?
More than, Swamiji, more than. Yes.
More than 3 years. Every day these wonderful devotees are joining. Don't understand, Madhurima?
Yeah.
There is a lady by name here who is in this group now, today, listening, Padma Sriram. This lady, Padma, is right now in India. She is here, but she went on a vacation in the, for whatever reason she is there now. She'll be coming back, I heard, sometime in the next couple of months. Here, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. 8 p.m. here. Before it was 5:30. Or the evening Parayadam of either Kanina Sirutambu or Mantrayapata Stotram. 5:30 p.m. here. Is at 3 a.m. there. 3 a.m. This chanting has become so intoxicating. She will even wake up at 3 a.m. in India and join us for chanting. And the rest of the people are still sleeping. I don't know where she is sitting and how slowly she is chanting, not to disturb them. Right, Padma?
Again.
And actually, it seems all her family members in India are asking. It looks as though you are completely mad. How soon are you getting out of India and going back to your America? Because for them it is unheard of that somebody will wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. and join the group that are chanting in America at that time and keep chanting. So, it is as simple as to give various examples. Some people are addicted to coffee. Early morning, if they don't have that cup of coffee, they go crazy, right? Some men folk, early morning, if they don't have a cigarette to smoke, they go crazy. After some time, some people who are accustomed to alcohol, if it is evening and they don't have a drink, they go crazy. And the people who are addicted to drugs, 24/7, if they don't get a supply of the drug, they go crazy. They go to any extent to rob people, to kill people, to steal money, to buy the drink or the drug, etc. The greatest of the greatest intoxicating thing is your name, Madhurima. The Madhuryam coming from Bhagavan Sriman Narayana. Tad Vishnoh Paramam Padagum Vishnoh Pade Parame Madhva Utsaha Madhuryam, the most intoxicating sweet drink. You know where it is coming from? Vishnu Pade Parame Madhva Utsaha, that intoxicating drink, the most sweet and fragrant, captivating drink called Madhuryam, is coming from the divine feet of Sriman Narayana. Enjoy. Go ahead, Amma, next question. Hello, go ahead, sir. Next question.